but they're more closer to each other, like in the manner that I would feel Indonesia, Malaysia, and Singapore are to each other.
Well, the Thai Silat usually they mix in a bit of
Calling for
Thai
Silat
boxing,
from the red
the
corner.
movement, you know. They like to use the elbow, they like to use the knee, you know.
The knee and the elbow, you're so right about that. It's such a boon for them, and then you get support of holding the gear as well. That bit of but of course, what is illegal, and we do know, is that you cannot use grappling along with the knee. That becomes illegal to pull the gi and then use the knee. But kickboxing exponents don't have a worry with that because they don't need to grapple. They still use the knee.
They don't have gi.
Yeah, they don't even have a gi.
They are bad.
Rightfully pointed out. How tough are those lads? Yeah. Think about how tough they really take a beatings. So here we go into the male E category. It's Thanet Nitutorn of Thailand and Pham Tuan of Vietnam. Thailand, of course, in the blue, and Vietnam in the red for this one. We did tell you they are quite different in styles, these two particular athletes.
The Thai guy stands straight, you know. You see?
Very different stance. Come on, boys, shake on it, get a bit of contact. That's exactly what the referee is saying. Nothing else than even a handshake would do. But it's a 10-second rule. You have to make contact. There's got to be an attack or some sort of movement. And this is again visible, right? The Vietnamese athlete did wait for the Thai athlete to make the move.
Like the other day, I spoke to you. Mayweather.
True.
Yeah.
Like Floyd Mayweather. Mayweather in his element.
Yeah, you wait and counter. You wait and counter. Move. Wait and counter. Okay. Second warning. One more time, they will be deducted point, both of them.
Which is such a waste. It really is.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, lads. You're in the arena. Let's get it on with.
That's why if you do this to the Thai the Vietnamese, they just don't know what to do. Because their technique is always wait for you. If you fall in their trap, you open your guards down, or they will attack you. See?
Finally, he went for it.
Yeah.
This
grappling technique, all Vietnamese do.
Certainly went for it. Scored with the kick and then a drop. That's 5 points straight off the mark.
5 points straight.
Extremely smart. You know, a couple of years back when Vietnam was actually getting into, you know, the seriousness of Pencak Silat as competitors, I never would have envisioned or imagined
They've done so well,
that they would get so far. I mean, I'm not saying that they are. I'm not saying that they are challenging competitors, but they've turned into contestants that you have to beat.
Yeah.
The other ones to beat.
When you look out for your.
So it's round two between Thanet Nitutorn of Thailand and Pham Tuan of Vietnam. The Vietnamese Silat has been in very good form, very unassuming.
Belly drop for the red corner.
Not only unassuming, he's just got that boyishly innocent face that you wouldn't expect him to attack. Extremely sharp, and he's a smart contender.
Yeah. Okay, now he start to move around because you know
he's got 12 points in the bag, and that's what.
You
just
come,
waiting for opportunities
Belly
to grab.
For the red corner.
I would hate to see this to be a match that goes
I think
to a nil result.
The Thai exponent, I think the leg is, he keep on holding his right leg, you know, that kicking leg.
It's probably got a bit of a niggle or an injury. I think you're right. You actually pointed that out.
See the way he carries.
He's finally got the points at least on. I was just hoping that it doesn't lead to a, you know, nil result from one side. 60 seconds left in round 2. Pham Tuan definitely in the lead.
It is 2 points there.
Spent.
See, after kick is.
Pham Tuan has spent a lot of time in moving away from his opponent. He's done smartly.
Yeah, it is the Vietnamese style, you know.
He's gone in for the scissors a couple of times over, but hasn't really been able to pull them off successfully every time.
Sometimes athletes, Silat, you know, they use the scissor just to kill off time. You know. They go, you fall or you don't fall. I already lock your leg.
True.
Then you know, I can kill a few seconds over there.
So they're relying still on the punches and the kicks just to you know, refresh everyone. So the punch is basically 1 point. A direct kick where you make contact in the target area is 2 points, and then the drop is 3. Then the disqualifications, of course, you have a point deducted. The second time you have 5 points deducted. And a third misdemeanor means you take the next flight home.
No, it's the, if you hold one hand and carry one finger up.
10 points.
Another violation, catch 3 finger up, you go home.
True.
Yeah.
So that's very keen to keep in mind. Roche is enlightening us about the
Belly drop for the red corner.
points with the disqualification. This one's going to be disputed, it looks like. I did.
He's doing the process of falling.
I
Belly
don't
drop for the blue
think the
corner.
red box is too happy. They seem to be.
But because he's leading a lot, so he like cool, you know.
They will rest it off.
Yeah.
And it's round 3 anyways.
So okay, never mind, let it be.
Belly drop for the red corner.
It's gone in leaps and bounds ahead. 20 points as compared to 7.
Okay, now around the world.
Yeah.
He's trying to do that grapple all day. You know?
Almost reminds me of good old Muhammad Ali.
Yeah.
Dance like a butterfly, sting like a bee.
You catch me if you can.
Yeah. Come to think of it, that's where it originally started.
Yeah,
The idea to make your opponent dance and then seek opportunity to attack.
Muhammad Ali is such a legend.
How innovative and creative was that from him?
Muhammad Ali. And he's not those massive guy, huh?
No,
Yeah,
absolutely
but
not.
he can float, you know.
Yeah, float like a butterfly. That was the right word. It looks like that's the motto of the Vietnamese
Dropping
team.
verification.
1 minute 14 seconds left. We are going to have, well, another check before we can get back into the action here. Remember, Thanet Nitutorn just in a spot of trouble. He's only on 7 points as Pham Tuan is on 21. We're going to have a quick look. No points there for Pham Tuan, but he's still on 21. That's a massive lead.
Yeah, that guy carry.
Belly drop for the blue corner.
You see? If he get the cut, he will stand up again. But now he's without any cut. And furthermore, he's
Belly drop
he's
for the
let
red
bleeding
corner.
a lot, right? So he was okay. Be happy.
They wouldn't bother because
Yeah.
the red corner is still doing well.
If he's a very tight one.
45 seconds, and there's a lot of time there.
Belly drop for the red corner.
Well, he's certainly going ahead. It's looking to be a very tough ask for Thanet Nitutorn here. They have 4 eyes. But I think that is so important, isn't it, Roz? Yesterday we saw, one or two of the coaches in the boxes not really being mindful about the change in the scoreline. And that's unfair towards the athlete.
That's why.
You know?
And some of them lost because of that,
True. So that's going to be a check. Thanet Nitutorn.
Dropping verification.
He's unfazed. He looks like he's enjoyed the match all the same.
Thanet is showing that kind of movement that telling people, I pull his leg. I'm pulling his leg. Why is it no drop?
I think Sheikh Alauddin's down as well.
Yeah.
But every time he does come down, he's just trying to sort out what might be an issue.
Yeah.
And it's very important. And I think it's not really about keeping
Very
a check.
draw for blue corner.
I think what you said earlier is right. It's about getting these rules in place and guiding that ship to show that is so important.
Wait, how many cards they have? You see?
Draw for the red
Second
corner.
card. Now I'm going to be shocked in the next. They're not going to remove another card, so that's fine. Yeah, it's pretty much done and dusted here. Pham Tuan. Well, has done extremely well, and I have to say, it's been a very good performance from him, regardless of
This
any of the
match
disputes.
is won by Silat from the red corner.
So the Silat, Pham Tuan winning this 30-16 over Thanet Nitutorn, and you want to